Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. We got the U.S. Cup tonight. Justin Abramson, Ted Livermore with you as we take on J.R. Jones and Team California. Ted, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Justin. Thank you for having me.
How many beers are we in?
We are working on number three here,
Working
so
on
I got
number
off to
three.
a little bit of a slow start, but we'll see if we can pick it up.
Okay. All right. We're looking in that 3 or 4 zone. That's when you have your best ideas.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right to it.
Okay, let's do it.
I remember to change the screen. We're all set
Okay.
there. All right. Let's play for DEF CON.
Well, we have CIA, so that might be a little hard to do here.
I mean, I think this is just a Yugoslavia
Yeah.
situation. Headline Europe if we can get away with it. Suez if we can't.
Okay, yeah. So if
Right?
they set up Marshall, you want to go Suez?
I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And hope that they don't, and then we coup Iran. Hope they
I
don't
mean, they're
immediately
obviously
repair Europe.
they're not defecting it,
Yeah,
obviously. So, uh,
love to. Yeah, huh. Okay. Well, we've got some choices. This hand is extremely mediocre. It'd be much better if they don't have Marshall. Okay. Do you? I mean, sorry, I don't want to dictate plays to you. What do you think?
no, I think that makes sense.
I
That
want
makes
to I
sense.
want to preserve our ops and get rid of Europe if they don't set up Marshall.
Oh, no, no. If they don't set up Marshall, there's no question you headline Europe here. If it's Sakos, I might feel differently. If we had De Gaulle and Duck, I might feel differently. But
Yes.
I otherwise, no, 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 no.
And then we got to deal with figure out what we want to do with U.S. Japan. Oh, they're thinking about it.
They are, which is interesting.
I'm concerned that means they have both Marshall and Middle East, which would make me sad.
Yeah, that would be not good. But even then, I don't think that you need to think about it that much. I don't understand. I really don't understand this. If you have both of those, I set up standard. He had like Middle East, and then Marshall goes three into France, and you got one somewhere else.
Yeah.
The old theory, play with U.S. Japan. How you don't event that as the U.S. because you put, if you really have to, you put three in. Okay, after all of
Yeah.
that, all right,
Okay.
you're up.
Europe. Okay. That's too bad, but it's not purge. All right. I mean, I like the standard Iran coup here. I think.
Okay, you want to do it with Suez or De Gaulle?
Well, do we have any hope of holding De Gaulle? I don't think we do.
Probably. I mean, we're gonna try to play CIA this turn, right?
Yeah. I,
And
I, I
then
don't think if we successfully coup Iran, there's no way they're not getting out of Israel. So I think Suez is fine.
Okay, you'd rather.
Doesn't matter to me. I think we're playing both of them for ops at this point. You know, fine. Well, let's go to Gaul. Let's go to Gaul.
Okay.
Okay, nice roll. All right, you know what? You're right. Maybe if we roll a 4 there, maybe they're tempted into cooing back. They roll a 1 and we do Suez. You're right. De Gaulle was better there.
Yeah, I think Suez, you're so much more likely to play mid-turn with some guests.
Wow. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
they got a packed house over there. All right, what are your thoughts on U.S. Japan? There's no rush to space anymore. Um,
Well, we could get your orgasm out of the way early and just use it to take South Korea.
yeah, I don't. Well, normally I like that, but now we don't have any access, so we have the ops to just deal with it honestly. Um, I mean, I'm fine with the trade, but we can probably do better. I don't know. Let's see what they do. We don't have a ton of great use of our ops.
Well, I mean, we got South Korea, we got Pakistan, hopefully. We got our. Okay.
Okay, this will be one Lebanon, two Egypt, one Malaysia. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, You know what I want to do?
You want
Um,
to coup Malaysia?
yeah, I absolutely want to coup Malaysia. But we can just put some in South Korea, um, instead.
I mean, I'm fine taking a shot at Malaysia if that's what you want to do.
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
it's a little. Um, okay, well, if you want to just put some in South Korea, you want to just take a two op and put it in there.
Yeah, you just want to put Fidel in there and be done with it, or I mean, do you want to get out of?
I don't love getting into Pakistan at DEFCON 4. It could eat a
Okay,
big coup there. That's
okay,
I
that's
want the
fine.
last coup in Iran. So I'm fine with Fidel to South Korea.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
good with this.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So um, the other thing is, so what do we want to? You know I'm a big hold defectors guy, um, but holding U.S. Japan for UN obviously is nice.
I think one of those two and space the other.
Yeah,
Um, so I don't know that I have strong opinions about it. I mean, like US Japan's obviously great if you get UN, but you're hoping for UN. Defectors is great if you can hold it to turn three. It's kind of
yeah.
holding it otherwise is a little useless.
I mean, I cannot imagine a scenario where we're playing China this turn. And we're going to get CIA out. So if we hold defectors this turn, I've got to think we can hold it next turn.
Okay, I'm fine with that. And spacing US Japan, I have no. I mean, yeah, it's just like, are we gonna draw UN?
Yep. Special is going to
Because
do Libya.
okay, you want to just go to Iraq, one South Korea,
That seems good to me. Yeah.
and remain peaceful.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. I mean, I don't think that they obviously they'd headline Middle East over Nazis, but
Yeah, but it's a country that needs to be taken. They're eventually going to coup, and so we just are going to hope that they roll poorly. To Poland, at least one East Germany. I don't know. Do you want to take Yugoslavia? I don't. With independent Reds
no,
unseen
I
and
don't.
Europe
I would
scored.
rather go Austria here.
Okay, let's do it.
I know it's neglecting the best country on the board, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
I'd
we'll see
rather.
a. I expect we're going to see a coup here.
I would expect so too.
This seems like the time, especially given that we're going to play EEU. All right, we need a little roll. That's what we're
You
looking
got
for.
it.
All right. Well, we're not getting Thailand, and I don't want to allow them another shot at Iran. So you want to take a crack at Panama? You want to take a crack at Libya? I think it's. Oh, obviously we're not coup in Panama. Obviously,
No.
we could just give CIA, but that seems kind of lame. Fidel is gone, so we could. You
Yeah.
want to just coup Libya with EEU?
Um. So you're concerned. I personally think that's an inefficient play, and I'm
Okay. You want to go into Pakistan now?
yeah. I mean, I was gonna say like two Pakistan, one South
All right.
Korea. Now that leaves us like shit out of other things to do after. Um, I just the but we have the inverse problem if we coup. Like EU is basically our last kind of playable three ops, right?
Well, once South Korea is taken, I mean, we could play. I mean, hell, we could play U.S. Japan and jam it back into Japan,
Yeah,
or
that's true.
trade Japan for. Once South Korea is taken, U.S. Japan becomes a lot more playable.
That's true.
Um,
So I think I would do. I think I would say two
yeah.
Pakistan,
All right,
one
that's
South
fine.
Korea.
Let's do that. Let's do that. And then they'll take Thailand.
They'll just take
I
Thailand.
mean, they might try the war here,
They could, which is
but
bad.
if they have the war, they have the war. We can't play in fear of it. Like
Right.
we're gonna. This is fine. Do this.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we're bad, but that means they're also not taking Thailand.
Yeah, I mean, I figure they're gonna coup. They'll coup again with CIA if it
Yeah,
gets to
that's
that point. So that just to lock up Thailand.
right. And that's the other thing is I don't mind leaving DEF CON at 3 for that reason.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna give up CIA, so they'll just coup Iran with it and probably roll 6. But
Yeah. All right, Ted. Now that we have some time here, why do you like Austria more than Czechoslovakia?
well, because EEU is going to take us out of Yugoslavia.
Yeah, but who cares about access to Italy when it's at 4?
I care. I think there are like 5 times as many scenarios where having the access to Italy at some point is so much better than having one in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if you wanted to say Bulgaria, I would pick Bulgaria before Czechoslovakia
Okay.
for the Greece access.
Does Bulgaria have access to Greece?
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't it?
Does it? Hover over.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay, it has access. Oh, that's right. It has access to
Yeah.
Greece and Turkey, but not Yugoslavia or Romania. What a weird country.
That is weird. Now, just in case, just to review, Justin,
Oh,
Syria also has access to Turkey.
that doesn't
You
make
see that
sense.
little
They're in two
dotted red
different
line?
regions. They're in two different regions. They can't have
They
access to each
are,
other.
but
That's
no, they have
wrong.
this little dotted red line here. So just I don't know what
Today
I
I
mean. I'm
learned.
sure you're a very good player, Justin. Surely you know that. So
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt the need to point that out to you.
Today I learned. All right. Well, they are thinking a long time, which has me very nervous that they have the war and they're talking. They're saying, should we take Thailand or trigger the war? That has me very nervous.
Okay, well, I mean, I'd rather them trigger the war now than after we take India.
Okay.
That was that was some esoteric debating shit. Or all right, guys, good work.
Okay.
I think I would have headline containment. What?
Okay. Well, so far it would have been a 2-op containment. So maybe they have 4s.
Right, but that's what I'm thinking. It's either fours or scorings, right?
There's no
And
way
the
they
only
have
scoring
Asia.
would
They
be
would have just
Asia.
dumped it. No, I don't think they have Asia.
Okay, so you think they have
There's no way they would have risked that coup if they had Asia.
this? That I'm confused by this
Yeah.
officially.
I think they have 4s. I think,
Like NATO and Purge or NATO and Marshall.
yeah, they have.
But you do Marshall set up every time.
Yeah. Maybe they have something like SOC which they wouldn't want to trigger either way. Okay. Regardless, we could space here, but then they could have the war and trigger it.
Yeah, I think we have to play CIA
So
now.
I think CIA now is probably best.
Okay.
Do you want to wait till AR6?
No, I don't. I
I
don't.
think I like CIA and just deal with it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Okay,
Let's
good.
just do it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I think they'll just coup here,
That's what I would do.
and we are going to hope that they don't roll a 6, and then we go into India, right?
Well, yeah, I mean a 5 causes us problems too.
A 5 is not that bad. A five is annoying, but a 6 is a disaster.
6. Maybe they'll just go Columbia. Just go Columbia, guys. Just do
There's a
that.
hell of an idea.
Yes.
Not sure why they wouldn't coup here.
I don't understand why you wouldn't. I would just coup Iran and be done with it. I don't.
They could go Lao, I guess, but yeah, that sucks.
It's
But I
annoying.
still think India is the right play.
Yeah, I agree. Good.
Yep. So they didn't trigger it before. Here we go.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, that if they do, I think that that's probably JR joking because I think we would have seen it.
Yeah, I think I would have played IP War because our play at DEF CON 3 showed we don't have decall. I would
Yeah.
have played IP War right away before taking Thailand. So I'm sure you really hate this, but what would you think of US, Japan take Iran and India, assuming they
No,
don't
I
have the
was thinking the
war?
same thing. I was thinking the same thing. They do have the war and won it, then I think you must do that.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. And then they're going to poke us and get Dom. So, yeah, that
Uh,
would be an epic disaster.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's the right play is the two in Iran, two in India. Um, although, I mean, yeah, two in India, two like Burma is pretty mean as well.
Burma? I mean, that doesn't help us that much because Pakistan's still not protected and they have Middle East Dom.
Right. No, I didn't say that with particular conviction, Justin.
All
I'm
right,
just
all
saying
right.
that it gets us closer to Lao,
Yep.
takes a Dom that's hard to fix, and there's their fucking four op.
One, two, yeah, yeah.
Okay, well now I'm less excited
Okay,
about.
well, now we have to do Iran and India, right? I think that's just clear because they want to poke. They want to poke Iraq.
Yeah, we can't
So
do
we
that.
have we have to do this. This sucks, but we have to do it.
Not that bad. I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Two
fine. It's not the end of the
two
world.
battlegrounds, they get one. All right,
Yeah,
you good with this?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was cheeky.
Well, I expect they have another big card.
Yeah, you would imagine so.
We've already seen two four ops. Well, three. We had one.
Yeah, this is gonna be. But I don't you headline Purge over CNS? If you're them?
Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, Purge would have been so devastating for us. They had plenty of ops. If I had two other four ops and two guilt free threes,
Right,
I would absolutely headline Purge as US.
right.
Maybe they're holding it to fuck us with this turn.
Well, good thing we're holding defectors, Justin.
Yeah.
They could also, I mean, the IP war thing is interesting, although I guess
Again, we would
last
have seen it
AR.
immediately last turn.
Yeah.
We would have seen it immediately this AR, and we would have seen it immediately the next day. They definitely don't have it. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I guess that does give us Dom. So they would have had to answer that.
I don't know.
IP war? Okay, we gotta. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, and then a shitload of garbage.
And we're about
But
to get purged.
I mean, fine. Like, okay.
So it's a yeah.
Event.
This is a pretty clear Nasser, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So just do it. Okay. Well, we'll take our one VP, and we'll take not being purged.
Yes, yes, we will. All right. Well,
No. Ah, god damn it. No access. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess we don't have Truman, and so independent Reds is only going to get worse. It's not going to be free. So you want to coup with Indy Reds?
yeah. Panama, I
I think
guess.
with Middle East scored, it's got to be Panama, right?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah, and then actually, speaking of, they took us out of Austria, not Yugoslavia.
Yep.
The debate continues, apparently.
Evidently so. All right. Well, really nothing to do
Nothing to
here.
do. Do you want to hold UN or defectors?
Um, defectors, I think.
Okay.
Right? I
Yeah, I
really like
mean,
holding defectors.
um, Yeah, that's fine. Marshall is whatever. So it's just Marshall. We've already played Japan, so it's not coming back. UN of an active NATO would be nice too, but um, there's nothing really else. I mean, I guess sometimes duck and cover or NORAD it's good for, but yeah, not having to worry about defectors for a long time would be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm on board with that plan. We will not be going to space. We will just be using two ops.
Yeah. Ugh. Ops here are
I mean,
garbage.
given how nothing burger, I mean, we can poke West Germany. I mean, do you want to event AI war if it stays like this?
I mean, I could see doing it. I could see doing that. Sure.
No,
Okay.
no, event.
That sucks. Okay. Well,
Throw two ops away.
all right. Well, I mean,
I mean, I
IP
guess we
war.
should take Asia Dom, right?
Yeah, Burma technically. No, Burma doesn't do it,
It doesn't.
but it's a good country to take anyway, right? Is it or it's Burma or Saudi, right? We have no access to anything.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to just poke West Germany now. I
I think we
don't
can wait.
really.
I think that can wait, right?
I mean, they're going to take France soon here because they don't have much to do either. Um, other than they Angola walk. But yeah, I think you're right, Saudi.
Saudi is contested. Burma, like, could be important. So we could even go one into each. I mean,
That feels so gross.
all right.
I mean, if you want,
I mean, if we go Burma and then we're not
I
going to
think
do,
Burma
yeah,
actually, because an annoying like them going into Burma and then poking India doing
yeah,
something stupid. We need
yeah.
it on battleground at some point to threaten something vaguely.
Yeah, Asia's the only unscored region. Maybe we're threatening a flip of Lao,
We
which
are.
obviously we're not going to do. I like Burma.
Okay, all right. Burma in the early war
Yep.
broke the rules. Broke the rules. Okay, while we're talking about extraordinarily lame plays, do you want to use Korean War to overprotect the Koreas?
Um, yeah. Boy. Ooh. I mean, well, yeah. Let's. I'd like to get into Saudi first,
Yeah, that's fine.
but I'm certainly open to that.
I think our dream of inventing AI war is probably over.
No, yeah.
That's okay. I mean, IP war, I guess we're just playing for ops. We just have so few ops.
5-year plan, Duck, NORAD, Marshall out there for them in terms of big cards. Yeah, just D-Stall and SuckGov. Well, Comic Con too, which I'd be happy to get. Okay, Formosan. Yeah. Yeah. No, well, we knew they'd be nervous about that. All right, I'm fine with AI War 2 or AI War 2 Saudi now.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You
Let's
good?
do that. Yeah.
That's that makes me so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they legitimately had to worry about it because if we flip that
Right,
and
they're
take
in real trouble.
Afghanistan, we're going to
Yeah,
score Dom.
yeah.
Yeah, they would have to be nervous about Dom if they gave us Vietnam. I think that was a good play by them to space it. Heyo. Um, I mean, I'm fine just using Korean War to take Saudi.
Taking. Mm, are you okay? Could we use IP war instead?
Sure, let's do that.
Good. Okay, good.
Yep, it's a battleground we have access to. There aren't many
Yeah,
of
no,
those.
it's
In
an
fact,
important.
we're out of those. We literally have none left.
Yes. Okay, well, I was talking about overprotecting, but now I kind of want to do Egypt, Syria.
I was thinking the same thing.
I know Egypt's a unsexy play because it's a dot, but
I mean, we could also skip Syria and use Korean War to poke West Germany if they don't fill France. I think they will fill it here. Jeez, another one.
or not.
They're going to put another one in there.
Okay, so you want to use UN to take Egypt now? Is that what you're saying?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
Use you, and then Korean War can go one Syria, one something else if we want and
Or
overprotect,
poke West
or do the
Germany.
poke.
Yeah.
I mean, Sock Govs is coming next turn,
Right.
so that could make them
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah. Good with that.
Yeah, this is so weak and terrible, but yeah,
I mean, or we could just put it in Syria and say if you want to spend 3 ops in Egypt, you go for it.
that's fine. That's fine. Let's do Syria. Let's do Syria. If they
It's,
want to
it's
spend they're not going to spend 3 ops in Egypt when it doesn't affect
right.
them. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is better.
Okay.
This is much better.
No, I like the Poco West Germany. They seem to be their hand seems not great.
Well, there's 4 big
Um,
op US cards left, plus
I
Purge, which
know,
they certainly would have headlined, I would think.
I know, but
Asia,
and
which
then
they clearly don't have.
they could go like blockade and destall and sock govs.
Yeah.
Would they space spaced? Would they space? They space
Space
decall
decal,
like
yeah.
immediately too. So I would say this is probably they probably have blockade.
Yeah, well, maybe they wanted to space twice. Maybe they have sock govs. Okay, there's Comic Con.
Okay, would you like Bulgaria
I
now
don't
or
care.
Austria?
I don't
I'm
care.
gonna. No, no, no. I changed now. I've changed my mind. I guess Truman's still around. Okay.
Truman is, yeah. All right, we're doing this. Yep, really boring play by them.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I still like Poke in West Germany just because it stops Europe Dom. I mean, obviously, it only takes 1 op to repair. Your point about Sock Govs is well taken. I mean, Suez falls into that category as well. It's still around, and it prevents them if they have a 2 op from doing something stupid.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Let's just do it. We don't have anything better to do. Yeah, JR is right. This is a really boring game.
uh,
Um, I mean, what else do we think? We taking Afghanistan? That won't do anything.
no, that doesn't do
That does
anything.
nothing.
I mean, it's
Um,
like Egypt and then something
Overprotect
else.
something.
Yeah,
They're
like
not going to jam anything in
stupid.
Asia.
I'm fine breaking.
Do the poke. Just do the poke. Ugh, sucks. But fine, do it.
Maybe they forgot about blockade in their own hand.
Yes, there we go.
Or they event Marshall to defend it.
So how many ops would containment have been? 3?
Turn one.
Yeah, it just would
Well,
have been
one, two,
3. Yeah, depending on what their hold was.
yeah, three.
And they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I guess that makes sense.
All right. All right. Well,
Yeah, I
what do you
wonder what
got?
their hold was.
They're just gonna. They'll fix West Germany.
Yeah, I mean, and then poke North Korea as if they're in a poking mood. They didn't. Interestingly, they did not like this. I don't agree with all of this. I'd rather use those ops in Africa.
Yeah, they just. I guess they really didn't want to give us access down there. Yeah, with a coup next turn.
That big of a deal. If you can make it to Zaire and Algeria and potentially
Yeah.
even Cameroon, like I don't think that's that big of a deal. Um, okay, one, yeah. I mean,
I mean, are they worried? Maybe they're worried about a decall redraw stealing Dom. I mean,
this was a waste of ops here.
yeah. I mean, their one in Saudi Arabia forced us to spend 1.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
fine.
All right.
We made them do that. Like trading op for op is great when we have no access. Destall. Nope. Garbage. Blockade, C5, Sock Govs, and Asia, they get Purge, Destall, NORAD, Marshall, Duck, and Cover. Holy shit. This is a disaster. All right.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
nice redraw.
that is very helpful. So now we got to talk about this. Um,
We're down in Asia 7 countries to 5. We are not putting 3 decall ops in
yeah,
Southeast
no,
Asia and then
yeah.
scoring Asia and giving up a coup. That's out of the question. However, I think headlining decall is still fine,
Um,
isn't it?
yeah, so I think we have to operate under the assumption that we are going to be purged.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree and block them off here, right? Because
Yes.
obviously, if we don't, they don't know we have decall, but they'll still immediately go here.
Yes. They will.
And we're not worried about, I mean, an IP war redraw, they have to roll a six.
And still doesn't give them Dom, and we have China even purged.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
not going to do anything. I think the decall headline is right, and then we take a little coup of Panama and we call it good.
Okay.
And yeah, this is just going to be a dumpster fire of a turn. Okay.
Okay. They're thinking about it.
Maybe
They're
they
thinking
think
about
they
it.
could be thinking about duck.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, they could be thinking about duck.
They're
Right.
gonna they're yeah. If they headline duck, we should be thinking about eventing blockade. Now they have D stall, but we really do not want them holding purge.
No. I mean, I think I'm gonna say we should have bet blockade either way. Um, yeah, they did it. Okay. I don't think that's unreasonable.
No, taking 3 VPs is good.
Yeah. And it stops us because we just saw all the war cards. I'm assuming you just want to do this, right?
Well, what about Angola, Nigeria, Algeria, and then we could flip Indonesia.
Oh
Again,
yeah,
doesn't
you're
doesn't
right.
give us Dom right away, but now Olympic Games, one Indonesia, one Algeria.
Well, Olympics is unknown.
Oh, that's true. C5.
So, I mean, yeah, yeah, C5, right? We're not going to event it.
Yeah, C5, Indonesia, Algeria. I think
Okay.
this
I'm
doesn't
good with
give us
this.
Dom, but maybe it makes him nervous, right? It
It
gives us
might.
6 countries. I mean, if we wanted to get really frisky, which we don't, we could go Afghanistan, Taiwan. But again,
Yeah.
they have big cards. They have 2 4 ops.
Yeah.
But I still think taking Indonesia is good.
Yes, I agree.
Could help us later.
All right, and we
I like
want to
this.
space defectors, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay.
Let's do
All right.
this.
I don't think it took us very long. I didn't think that took us very long.
No.
Yes.
I think we should consider eventing sock govs here.
Just make them spend some of their bounty.
Yes, because they have access to stuff and we don't. I mean, we need to fill Zaire. We also need to fill. We can fill South Africa if they push us there.
No, it's not. I mean, assault govs and then blockade, like, kind of makes their life a little difficult.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
they have Purge, Marshall, NORAD, D-Stall. God damn.
yeah, I mean, like, okay, so the thing with blockade, right, is saving it for the late war is nice, but
It straight
preventing them
up
from
won us a
holding
game against these
purge.
guys last year.
Yeah, but holding purge.
No, we cannot allow them to have Purge, to hold Purge.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking jerks. All right. Now you want to use Olympic Games?
I think Olympic Games just 2 Zaire is fine. I mean, and that's also fine. Gives us a nice coup target for turn 4.
Yeah.
Makes a couple of our events stronger. Fine. Yeah,
Okay.
do
Good
this.
with this?
Yeah.
We really need to hold on to Formosan as our only unknown.
Yes. I mean, they could just jam Algeria here. Although, I mean, we have sock govs. They know we have the scoring.
Yeah, we should score that at some point. I'm not super worried. Now would be the time for IP war if they had it.
It's a shame we're not getting mill ops.
Well, so that's the other thing with blockade is that it. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I think we probably hold on to blockade for as long as we can.
Yeah, let's make the decision AR6. If we see Purge, I'm fine leaving it in the deck for the late war.
Yeah,
Yes, obviously getting Destall into the discard for Salt is good,
also good.
but chances are they'll do some. Okay, there's an unknown.
Okay, fine. You want to score Asia now?
Score, yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
They're just gonna take Vietnam though.
I know, but we'll flip it. But all right, you want to score Asia?
Yeah. Yeah, let's score Asia. They have 2 4-ops, so they'll just flip Indonesia as well. They don't even need to take Vietnam.
That's true.
Next in line from you would be spacing defectors.
Right?
Unless you're, but with Asia scored, and I don't think I care that much about Formosan at this point.
No, I don't care about Formosa. Just can't imagine playing this with 4 people. It would drive me nuts.
Yeah, that's a lot. But they have made relatively quick decisions.
No, they have. They have. I mean, we're 7 minutes. Yeah, no, they have. I just think it's more of like a philosophy thing. Like it's hard to have a coherent
Yeah, having
philosophy.
a
I think-
plan. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we struggled with that. Um,
They're doing this.
okay. Do they have Middle East scoring?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now U.S. based defectors.
Yeah, let's space defectors. We don't have to respond to that. Okay. They have Purge, Destall, and 2 unknowns.
Assume we see one of those unknowns right here.
Man, this is just like a run-of-the-mill average
This is
game.
so boring.
Like, USSR gets the Koreas, Pakistan, India. USA gets Thailand. USA gets the western part of the Middle East. USSR gets the eastern half of the Middle East. We get one D card, but not the other. And the USA gets Europe Dom. Like it's, yeah.
No one's been purged. No DOMs have been scored. But scored Europe for 0,
Seriously,
Asia for 2,
guys?
Middle East for. It's fun. Okay, well, now sock govs, I assume?
Yeah, so let's event SOC-govs.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, there it is.
Now I think we just play blockade for the 1-up.
Yeah. Or, well, oh, and they took Jordan too. That says they have Middle East. All of this says they have Middle East, obviously.
Yeah, all of this says that Middle East.
So I'm just because Israel poke there would have given us Dom, but now with Jordan it doesn't. It's just one VP.
Right.
So what? overprotect
Um,
something with play.
yeah, I
What
mean,
do you want? You want
Nigeria.
to put a second in Nigeria? Overprotecting the Koreas doesn't seem like a huge
No, I
rush. A
don't
third
think
in
that.
Algeria might be good. Um, or, I mean, we can also just play Formosan. And just
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You know what? You want to do that?
maybe we get and maybe we get Kennedy next turn and we can event blockade and then they won't discard to Kennedy. Like maybe we keep blockade in our
Yeah,
hand so they
blockade's
have to
actually
worry
it's
about it.
kind of mean to do it. Okay, now so okay. Do you want to poke West Germany again with Formosan? Under the assumption they have Middle East.
Sure. Yeah, that's not bad. Sure. Yeah. I mean, Truman's around, so it's not a huge threat, but yeah, we don't have anything better to do. Yeah, do this.
Yeah,
Great.
I mean poking South Africa.
This is better. This is
Uh,
better than that.
okay, poking Japan. It scored. I don't
It scored, and that
poking
doesn't give us Dom.
poking Libya, I guess. Also
Oh,
doesn't give us
poking
Dom.
Libya is interesting. Poking Libya gets us a VP, and it leaves us in there when Sadat comes. Maybe that
Right.
is better.
Okay, better than stopping Dom here. I mean, the stopping Dom's only useful in two scenarios. One, we have Europe, we get Europe and we headline it. Or two, something happens in the headline such that, well, I guess three scenarios. One, we get Europe and we decide to dump it. Two, something happens in the headline such that, like, they drop DEFCON and we can score it. Or three, something happens in the headline slash AR1 such that they feel the need to respond to it and not repair Germany.
Yeah. Or we get ABM and straight up take West Germany. Um,
I don't know exactly how that would
well,
work.
I'm just saying we could headline ABM, put four in there, and then
Oh
AR1 put
yeah, and
another
then and then
three.
and then flip it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I would lean a little bit
All
towards
right.
more this poke versus Libya, but
That's
if
true.
you
You know,
but
that's fine. Yeah, you're right. The Libya poke may be better long term, but if they're about to dump the Middle East, like maybe getting this is fine. Just
right.
do this.
Okay.
Let's
All
just do
right.
this.
I don't know. Maybe they don't have Middle East, but I don't understand any of that. If
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay, they spent 8 ops
Yeah, that was a
to
lot of
save
pops.
3 VP.
I think it was seven.
Okay, we got Truman.
Yeah. And
We got
Kennedy didn't
Allende.
really follow your Kennedy plan, but
My Kennedy plan is if we event blockade and they discard and they don't have gunmen, then when we play Kennedy AR7, they will definitely not discard whatever they have because they might get gunmen and lose. They won't discard anything
I see what you're
because
saying.
because then if they get gunmen,
Got
they
it.
just lose the
Okay.
game immediately. Um,
Okay.
okay,
Well,
so um, we need the ops of We Will Bury You.
yes, we do, unfortunately.
Defectors is gone, so Allende seems good, I guess.
Yeah, can't headline Africa.
I mean, ideally, we want to
Um,
get a coup off in Africa and try and score Dom there.
right. So the ending's nice because it goes after VOA.
Yeah, but obviously, if we headline Allende and then coup, and then they have VOA, that would be that'd be a disaster.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, and then there's also headline "We will bury you, jam China into West Germany."
but we don't have anything to
Uh,
follow up with that because, like, I want to event OPEC.
no, I know you don't like that, Jonathan. I'm just
If we
saying
had
shit's around.
ABM, I'd 100% do it.
Okay. All right. So Allende, I think.
I think it's Allende. I think it's Allende.
Okay. Okay, fine.
That does not bother me.
No, that does not bother me at all.
Um, so I guess are we taking just a one-op coup?
With what?
I
With
mean,
Sadat?
yeah. I mean, I guess that would have made the Libya poke nicer.
Yeah, the Libya
Um,
poke in this situation is better. Um,
But I mean, are we taking a one up? I don't think we want to play Nixon and just hand over a
So
face down
I think what we
China.
want to we want to space this, right? And we play this towards the end and after
Yeah,
blockade.
yeah. I think we want to. I think that's right. I think we want to space Nixon, and I think we want to event blockade. Um, so I mean,
So that's
we could take a four op coup.
no, because no.
Oh, we also could not coup Africa. We could coup Panama with "We Will Bury You" and try and get Africa Dom off like
But
this.
I think I like just the Sadat coup here, and then use "We Will Bury You" to fill in Argentina,
Yeah,
Chile, and something in
and
Africa.
maybe take it. Yeah, I think I like that. So I think
Okay,
like I like gambling on a big roll here. I
okay.
think I'm fine with that. Okay,
Big
well,
enough.
fine.
It's enough. That's
Yeah,
I don't think we can. I mean, that's a one pip is the difference between 1 and 3 for them,
yeah,
and it makes it so they can't clear us out of both that and South America with
yeah.
VOA.
If they have VOA, it's a disaster, but it's a little bit less of a disaster because they got to go to. Yeah, they'll go Chile and Algeria, and we should still be able to score an Africa Dom out of that.
Yeah, Chile, Algeria, and Nigeria.
No, it'll be it would be just Chile and Algeria.
Sorry, Algeria. Yeah, okay. I was thinking. Yeah, you're right.
So if they had VOA, that they'd be playing it immediately.
Yes.
So I think. I mean, I assume if they don't do any, they may be talking about Hail Mary realigns. Um, no, we're gonna fix West Germany and flip Angola. Yep. Okay, makes sense. Um,
So one or yeah, one, two,
one Chile.
one Chile for sure.
Yeah. That and
Seems
then what?
good, right? I mean,
Gives us four countries to their two. And then we have one more.
yeah, Argentina's.
I'm fine with Argentina. We want to put one there anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Or I mean, we can overprotect Nigeria, but again, if they had CRG or
No,
some
no, no.
terrible thing,
They don't.
we would have seen it already.
That's it's Camp David's a shitty headline.
Yeah, especially on this board.
Yeah.
I think this is our play, unless you want to put another one in like Zimbabwe or something and just wave the
Just
flag
to
the
be
way of
like, let
Africa.
him just say coup and have at it.
Yeah, or I mean, this could also invite a jam of Algeria. So, would you think about putting a third in Algeria? I mean, that also waves the Africa scoring flag. If we did this and they jam Algeria, what are we doing?
I mean, I guess we're playing OPEC.
Or are we playing China and then just giving Nixon?
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, playing OPEC costs us three VPs. Playing Nixon only
Yeah.
costs us two and gets
Yeah.
it out of the deck forever.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if
All
we're
right.
prepared to play China, then this is good. If we're not prepared to play China, I think we should overprotect Algeria.
Okay. I kind of like overprotecting Algeria better
Okay.
because they can only go like they can't do much about that. They can go. I guess they could put two in Tunisia and one in Sudan.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right. They could do that, and then we get into a coup war.
well, but we need an extra mill op anyways,
That's true.
and we need to play Truman. So
And the danger of not going into Argentina is they have OAS and can take it. But if they had OAS, they'd put some in the top if anyway. Or
yeah, it would
they try realigns with Chile at three,
right,
which
which seems like they'll be doing Africa stuff. So I mean, the other thing I guess we could just go Zimbabwe and be like, you want a coup target, like go for it. Um, and then we just score it for the 4 or whatever it is.
yeah. So they could do that. Yeah, and then Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably too worried about the Algeria jam or the even realign of Algeria. Um, those three are good. I don't know. I'm fine with any of them. You make the call.
Uh, okay, I want Argentina.
All right, Argentina. We're gonna do it.
All right, yeah. Let's see. An Algeria jam seems unlikely, but who knows?
But they don't know how bad our hand is. Our hand could be much better. I do like how many ops they had to spend in the Middle East when
Yeah,
we
that
had no
was
access to stuff.
kind of silly.
Like I mean, they saved their VPs. That would have been 4 VPs if they just let it go, and instead it was 0. But they spent a lot of ops, and then they just got Camp David.
Right, and Saddam back to back.
Yeah, and I don't want to see stupid even realigns of Algeria. That's. And obviously, if they have Brush or ABM or something, like
Right, it's
I
all
don't,
different stories. That doesn't
we're
matter.
fucked anyway. I'm not going to worry about that.
All right, the beers are catching up with me. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Okay, they did the other thing.
I'm absolutely fine with that, except it does the realigns is a little bit of a problem. Um, but I still think we coup Saddam with Truman.
You're going to let them realign Algeria with us having no way back in?
Well, what, you want to take Saharan states? That creates extra problems for us.
Well, I was just thinking if we take Saharan. Oh, shit. If we take Saharan, overprotect Nigeria, take Cameroon and Zimbabwe, I guess that gives us Africa Dom with China. Um,
I am I'm fine with what they did there.
okay. What do you want to do? You just want a coup and you want to let them roll on Algeria when we have no chance to get back in?
Correct. But
Okay.
look, I mean, we could do for playing China, we could do that.
Yeah, that if so well if they coup Saharan state that still stops Dom and we have so
Okay,
you're
so
better
you
off
wanna
that
do
one
like
there.
that.
Yeah, that basically guarantees us at Dom unless they of course jam Algeria with yet another 4 op. This guarantees us the Dom basically.
I don't know, man. For 4 points, I don't.
We could also score Africa right now.
It's kind of what I want to do, but you're very worried about this, so
No, I don't. I do not want them realigning us because, like, here the nightmare scenario is if we coup Sudan, they realign us out of
realign and
Algeria.
then realign Nigeria too.
Yeah, and they have
Make it
extra
Dom.
roles there
Yeah.
to hit whatever.
Yeah.
That I'm worried about. So I'm fine scoring and moving on, and then dealing with whatever it is later.
Okay.
Well, I'm not comfortable allowing the realigns of Algeria with us having no way back in. So we can do the China play and pretty much guarantee Africa Dom, or we can score Africa and move on. But that would be my vote.
Score Africa, move on.
Oh, one of the two, either one.
Okay, well, which one do you? Because it depends on what you think with China. Because if we're doing that, then we're playing Nixon, and then what are we holding? Like, because we want to play Blockade and Kennedy, right?
That's true, and we need to get rid of Truman. That's true. We don't want to hold any of these cards. We want to play them all.
Right. So
We also could. Yeah.
I think just score Africa, score OPEC.
Let's score Africa. Let's score Africa. Let's be done. We're actually behind on time now, and they have 4 people. So let's take our 1. Fine. We can be happy that they had to spend ops in Tunisia and Sudan.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, our problem is we're not like we're not scoring VPs anywhere,
No.
but it's okay. I just want to see what they space.
Yeah, so we have 4 ARs left. God, I don't want to hold Truman, but I guess that's what we're doing. We could hold OPEC, but I really just want to put those VPs in the bank. It's not getting better for us.
No,
I mean, we get Junta, obviously. That could happen. They have D-stall, and they know we have blockade. I think, yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think I want to space Nixon first, see if it entices them to space, and then
Yeah,
do the blockade thing.
yeah, we're just gonna hope they don't have one small step. So so AI war obviously is gone, but IP war, Koreans around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Brush. So that could be a punishing turn for flower power.
Yeah, you were very upset about that they blocked us there in Africa, but they spent 2 in fucking Tunisia, 1 in Sudan, and activated your precious turn 4 flower power. I think, as you put it, a casual turn 4 flower power.
As I like to put it, yeah. That okay. There we go. All right, well, we're spacing now. Go ahead and do it. Okay, I would really like to have that card, but fine.
Okay.
That's good to have.
Your hand sucks. Whoa, what is this? Shenanigans.
What did they do? They went
Went to
Colombia?
Yeah. Good luck, have fun. All right, well, if there ever was a Truman,
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
yeah.
Why did they do that? Yeah, all right, well, don't roll a 1. Do they have D-stall? No, they would just give us libs. Sorry, we know they have libs. I'm like, do they have gunmen? Okay.
Okay, great. Now you want blockade?
So if we blockade, we know they're going to dump D-stall.
Right, and then we play Kennedy.
Yeah, and then we play Kennedy AR7.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like. And then Kennedy's basically free. And unless obviously they have gunmen, in which case they won't discard. And then West Germany, but then we get West Germany. So yeah, I like eventing blockade here.
Huh?
Okay. We knew that was coming. Okay, they got a 1. They're going
Can't
to
do
go
this
back into
again.
Colombia. What? They overprotected it. Why? What the hell do they have?
Thought Govs?
No, we evented Sakov's last turn.
Yeah, you're right.
What the hell do they have? Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, just
Right.
resolve Kennedy, and we're holding OPEC.
Um. Yeah. Okay. Argentina to Uruguay. Is
Yeah, I think that's
that
the play,
crazy?
right?
Okay.
And because they'll go Colombia. If we don't go Uruguay, they'll go
Right.
Colombia, and
They'll
they'll
go
probably do it
Colombia.
anyway.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
They
the
probably
play.
will.
Do this.
Okay.
What the hell? Why did? Well, we're about to find out. It's a weird sequence that they would go into Colombia with just a 2 and a 1 and D-stall. They have something they really don't want to give us? But I mean, they could have given Libs. Like Libs sucks for them, but it's not a disaster. Like they
No,
lose
and they could have
Cuba.
planned ahead on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have prepped it. They could have taken Cuba, or they. I mean, they give us Cuba, not that big a deal. Fidel's around anyway. What the hell do they have? Maybe something.
Yeah. The over.
Maybe they have something awesome that they really wanted to save for Area 7. Okay, it's that. I was just about to say that. Okay, yeah. All right, well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Defectors is gone, and Missile Envy's around. So I think it's got to be ABM, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, this is very bad. SAU and Portuguese we really could have used last turn.
Yeah. The last turn would have been much better.
So, do you want to double poke West Germany and score Europe for even? Assuming they don't headline grain or something? Do you want to coup Thailand?
Well, I don't. We don't need to double poke West Germany. We can just put two in Turkey and then two somewhere else.
Ah, you're right. That's better. That's much better. 2 Turkey, 2 Brazil. Okay. Well, the problem is we need a 4 to do anything. If we get a 4, it saves us 5 VPs. But if we get a 1, 2, or 3,
Right.
it's nothing. Whereas Turkey and Brazil guaranteed saves us 4 VPs.
Five. Yeah.
Saves us 4.
Four. No. Yeah, I agree with you.
I think we have to let that go. Don't we?
Yeah, I think I agree. Because we'll do this, score Europe.
Because if we coup, they're definitely getting Europe dominant, scoring 5 VPs. So I think we have the certainty of saving 4 in Europe is better than the possibility
Yeah,
of saving 5 in Central.
Yeah, okay, so here's the other thing. I mean, you wanted to play China, we could also go, do two Turkey, two Brazil, and then follow it up with China and two Venezuela, two Greece.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I was thinking, well,
Yeah, you were thinking like
I was thinking two Turkey, two Brazil, score Europe. If they do
right.
anything other than coup, we China coup Thailand. If they coup, then we get a nice coup back with either
Oh,
China
Brazil.
or EEU of Brazil.
Yeah, yeah, no, that certainly that what you were thinking certainly makes sense. I was just throwing out other thing. I mean, there's also two Turkey, two Brazil, coup Thailand with China.
Yeah, but
I
then
think those are our three options.
if we, yeah, but man, if we coup Thailand with China, we need at least a three, or it's so bad.
Yeah, yeah. So I like that option the least. I'm leaning towards the original plan, but the two Turkey, two Brazil, then followed up with China, two Venezuela, two Greece is kind of interesting to me.
Well, the
Um,
problem is they can solve that with just.
with four,
Oh,
or
no, they. I guess you're right. They do need
they would need four. They would
four.
need four that way.
So we okay. Let's say we do that, and they
There are the only four
coup.
ops, by the way, is Muslim.
That's okay. Is UN
Muslim's the only
around?
one. Yes.
Okay. So okay. Let's say we do the Turkey Greece play, and they coup Venezuela. They coup Venezuela. I don't think we're dumping Europe at that point, right?
No,
We're
no,
cooing
right.
back,
We're cooing back, and then they have to have a four.
and we're hoping that they
Mus
don't have Muslim.
Yeah, and UN. I mean, uh, I guess they'd be free to play
They
Muslim,
would definitely play Muslim.
but they're gonna do that anyways.
Yeah.
If you just want to do the two Turkey, two Brazil, and score Europe, that's okay too. I'm fine with that.
I think
That's a
I
reasonable
like
play.
I think I like the idea. I think if we do two Turkey, two Brazil, I think we're getting Dom. We're not going to get control, but I think we should get Dom unless we get badly outrolled.
Okay.
Because like they have to decide whether because like if they can coup Brazil with probably less than a four, and then we coup back, we're rolling. Let's score Europe.
Okay.
Now they get a shot at Brazil, but we can get a shot back, and we have two in there already. Or they may just take Venezuela. But no, if they take Venezuela, we'll take a China card coup of Thailand.
Yeah, they have to coup Brazil.
They'll coup Brazil.
They must coup Brazil.
God damn.
I'm very sad. I liked my Greece, Venezuela, the chat. I liked what does the chat say?
All right, chat. Well, we got 15 minutes. We'll find out. Well, we only have 3 viewers tonight, so maybe we won't find out.
Okay. Well, admittedly insane.
It's not insane. It's a little more aggressive than I'd care to be, but I mean, maybe you're right. We do need to be a little bit aggressive here. I don't know, we're behind in Europe, behind in Central, and the rest of the board is kind of blah. Like we need to get South America and OPEC off. We're gonna eat the four in Southeast Asia. That is another thing that Venezuela would have been nice for OPEC. Yeah. Okay. They're just going to take Venezuela? I mean,
Okay.
I'm ready to take the China card coup here, right? I mean, open it up, look at the odds.
Okay, you don't want to just score South America for five?
Okay. All right, let's talk about so if we do that, they're going to just coup Africa and then we coup Africa back and we're
And then
done
we
with
coup
it.
Africa back and then same. Um,
Well, if just look at the odds. Look at Thailand.
oh, we only need a four.
So if we get a
Oh,
4 on Thailand, that's a 4 VP flip. Now they could have brush, obviously. If we get a 4, that flips 4 VPs, which is huge. If we get a 3, they will take Thailand back, and then we'll get our own Africa coup, and they won't get a response.
yeah.
If we get a
Yeah.
1 or a 2, it's a complete disaster, though.
And
Because
now,
they'll coup, and then we have to repair that, unless their coup is a complete failure, in which case
right,
we'll score Southeast Asia for just 2 instead of 4.
right. And then there's just the score of South America for five situation.
Yeah, I mean, taking the 5 there is not bad.
All right. I mean,
I can't. I'm really surprised. You're trying to talk me into the more conservative play of taking our VPs now, and I'm trying to talk you into a crazy China card
no.
play. That
um,
is atypical.
yeah. No, I think you're right. All right. I think we got to go for the China card
You?
coup.
I mean, it's one or two is just so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Because
But
now
I
the
mean,
other thing is we roll a 4 and they just coup Brazil and roll big, and we've essentially gained nothing because we're going to score 4 extra in Southeast and 5
that's
less in
true.
South
We do
America.
gain. We can potentially now. The other thing I'm thinking about is space.
Yeah, that's true.
Like us cooing first, there's a sequence where I think that's advantageous for us from a space perspective.
But are we spacing EEU? I
Yes,
think we need the ops.
really okay.
Let's see what happens with the coup rolls. We may need
Okay,
the
all
ops.
right. I mean, I'm down to coup Thailand, obviously. Um,
It's the other thing is it's such an appealing brush target.
it is that, but so is Brazil. So is Brazil.
Fuck.
Mainly Brazil.
Well, we're talking too long. We got to make a decision.
All right, your call.
Are we ahead or are we behind?
I think we're behind. I think we're
Uh,
behind. But scoring, I mean, this is four. We're just going to give those right back.
yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
we're
this
just
is our
hoping we can
opportunity
outroll them.
round. Yeah.
Um,
Let's coup. It's been a boring game.
let's do it. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take it.
All right.
Okay.
So somewhere in between disaster and success.
Yep. Yep. It's a little bit of both.
Also, a weird two-out play there from them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think now they have to repair that. Obviously.
Yes, they'll repair that, and I think we just
And
coup
now we
Angola.
coup.
You want to try Venezuela with the 2
I
out?
think I want to try Venezuela. Yeah.
All right. Sure. Let's do it.
I think I do.
Even a 3 makes them repair something and not do something bad.
I mean, I'll fuck it. I mean, I know I said I wanted space, but I'll go with Eastern European.
Oh,
Boom!
wow. What?
Oh!
Wow.
They didn't brush.
So now we got to score, right?
What?
Now we
no,
have to score
we take
Southeast Asia.
Thailand.
Because they have brush. They're going to brush Thailand back.
Yeah, I don't get. No. We have to take Thailand. I mean,
Okay.
that says they have brush, right?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense otherwise, right?
Yeah.
But I think we have to take Thailand. I mean, I don't.
Okay. All right. We take Thailand. Hey, what about take Thailand? Can we take Thailand, poke Brazil with EEU?
Okay.
That's our space
Yes.
card.
No. This is good. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this.
So they may have a 3 up and they'll just do the same thing to us, and then we're kind of. But I like this, and then we're
Okay.
just not spacing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Damn it. Oh, that was such a shitty
Yeah,
five. What a
yeah.
shitty fucking five.
I
that
was sure they'd repair that, and I guess we just didn't. Yeah.
What a shitty fucking five.
Yeah. I just hope they don't do the same thing to us, and then that we can get Southeast Asia or South America off, just one of them. If they're both even, or they're both four or 5, that doesn't really make a ton of difference.
Right.
Once these scoring cards are gone, I kind of like inventing these Africa cards.
Yeah.
They're going to repair Brazil, and we score. Okay, let's just score Southeast Asia. Okay. All right, we dodged 4 VP there at least.
Yeah, so maybe we gave up one in China,
Yeah.
but we have Thailand.
We have to, I mean, yeah,
We have
I
Thailand.
assume they have brush. We also now have Asia Dom.
Oh
So
yeah, it's not nothing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
we have
And
seven,
Vietnam's
yeah.
still out there.
Yeah, we have 7 countries in Asia.
Yeah, Vietnam's still out there. We obviously have to overprotect that.
Okay, we knew
Okay.
that was coming, and this is Argentina, I assume. No. Oh, hey, give me some flower power
Yeah,
VPs.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's
Oh!
huge. Classic brush. Classic JR brush. Classic JR2 on a brush, and flower power VPs to boot.
Okay. All right,
Well, South
back in it.
America's not getting any better.
Yeah, but do you want to overprotect Thailand now or no?
Are they really
You
going to
okay
jam
with-
Thailand with us having scored it?
No, I guess not. Okay. South America?
Yeah, yeah. Just score it.
Oh, that was so huge.
That
My
was
God,
big.
we are.
Okay, well, they got off to space, but we knew they would. They missed,
Okay, well,
which is
fuck
great.
them.
Do you want to take
Nah.
our 3 VPs? Because it's not
Yeah.
getting better.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I really want to overprotect Thailand because I'm very worried they're gonna jam it.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of eventing one of these cards, but you're right. We should overprotect.
No.
Let's. What are you going to realign?
Yes.
Oh, Algeria.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Well,
that
good for
sucks.
them. All right. I'm glad that. Hey, they can have that role.
Yep.
All right. I really want to overprotect Thailand.
Overprotect Thailand to go Saharan states, I guess.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that
Do you
they have
care
to
which
fill.
one? Does it
No,
matter?
let's keep South African because that's a better headline next turn.
Better. Yeah. Okay.
All the
good.
scorings are do this. All the scorings are gone. Okay.
Okay. Well, that sequence worked out for us only because the failed brush war.
Yeah. I mean, in
Because-
the short term, it worked out for us regardless because, oh, okay. Glad we did not have to deal with that.
Well,
that's-
problematic.
That's annoying, but I'm glad we got our scorings out before we saw that card.
Yes.
Okay, all scorings gone.
I mean, I guess South African.
I mean, I'm worried about missile envy though.
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Muslim doesn't do much for us though.
No,
That's
it
the
doesn't. I mean,
problem.
it costs them a lot of ops, but it's not.
Uh, what are they headlining other than what are they headlining quickly? I guess I mean Hootah's out there. CMC is good for them.
Voice.
And I really, God, I really want the 4 ops of Muslim, but getting it stolen with missile envy is like game losing because then we lose Thailand or any number of bad things.
Maybe we can just play Muslim. I mean, they gotta. It. You know.
It,
it's
I mean,
a
it,
shitload
it
of
makes
ops
them
outta
it makes
here.
them spend 4 ops.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
We
do
can do-
Muslim.
Okay.
Let's just do it. I really don't want to get it stolen, missile envy.
Well, I mean, are we giving Bear Trap then?
We would give Bear Trap and dump grain to it. Yeah.
All right.
Damn it. All right. Well, sorry. I was really worried about missile envy.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I mean, they're gonna take 2 out of Thailand.
One Nigeria. Yeah, Africa is just going to be bad, and that's what we're going to be dealing with. That might go to Thailand, Nigeria, Indonesia. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Okay. Well, I think we should put 3 back at Thailand.
Yeah, we have to. Yep. We're going to get controlled in Africa. So, yeah, do this.
No, we can take Algeria with our non-existent 3 out.
Yeah. Let's do this. They're going to coup, and then we get to space. Right? And so then what? But then what are we doing? Because if we're spacing grain, then we are giving OAS, right? With the way South America looks, we can prep it.
Yeah.
And then I guess we're holding bear trap.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to risk holding grain, turn 7, so it goes away. 5-year plan's gone. CIA is gone.
I would be open to that. What other problematic cards are coming?
Tuck is gone.
The Pope, Nuke
Puppets.
Subs, Pups. We have special. They used Usuri for Ops. Voice is gone. Oh, wow. Surprised to see them use that for Ops. Okay, well, we're clearly spacing now. The question is what?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of these two, and um,
Yeah, Puppets is annoying.
I mean, but none of the cards left are worse than either of these two.
No, they're not.
So, so ignore that part. It comes down to. I mean, Purge is
I'm just
gone.
thinking of
Right?
like two. If there were bad US2s coming, I'd say let's space grain, hold bear trap, and then we'll leave ourselves the option to potentially self trap next turn if we need to. Um,
All right, we can just space grain. It's
I
conventional
think
play.
let's space grain. Let's space grain. Okay, that was a desperately needed 2VP. All right, we need them to have IP war and not roll a 6 on it. All right, we're just going to get controlled in Africa. Ugh, this board's ugly. This may be a war game situation. Really surprised they would give up one small step. What are we doing with that?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because a coup of Sudan's not good for them.
Okay, they have cultural. So do you want to just event South African now? You want to do that later?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Do you want to prep OAS?
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'd do first.
Okay, that's fine. We can just prep OAS. We need to get our mill ops. I guess we'll coup with Korean War.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do this. This is fine.
Okay.
Okay, there goes that. Still have not seen Gunman.
No, we have not. All right, you want a coup with special?
Yeah.
Che is still out there. Well, I guess we have these two, so.
Yeah, Che's still good for us.
So I would say coup with special or Korean or South African.
I think let's coup with Korean first, in case they have. De Gaulle is still out there, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to make that completely free. You want to go? You like Sudan better than Colombia? I guess Sudan is better if we can threaten a poke of Egypt, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vague threat. Yeah, do this. This is fine. God damn that 5 in South America, but we can't be. I guess I can't be that mad. They rolled a 5 and a 2.
No, the brush war thing.
Brush war, cancel that out. That should prompt them to take Libya. They played China, so they're holding 2. They also spaced Quagmire rather than, although Usuri is okay, yeah. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just event OAS, get rid of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Much as I find it distasteful, um, with NATO not in effect,
No, I want to poke UK.
Special Poke UK
No,
is
I want to poke
not
UK. No, I want
bad.
to poke UK. I absolutely want to do that.
Yeah. Now that we can, yeah, let's do this. With France not overprotected, I kind of like that.
Yeah, and then South African creates a 3-op problem for them,
Yeah.
or at least a 2-op problem for them.
So Junta coming turn 7. Gunman coming turn 7.
Junta Gunman big. Junta Gunman big. And that's kind of it. I kind of don't care really about the others.
Well, CMC is a big problem for us because that lets him get rid of Gunman. So we need to get CMC.
Yeah.
Right? CMC is around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to get them out of Gunman. Okay, really glad we spaced grain. So now they are gonna if we don't coup here, they're gonna realign Thailand. So we have to coup.
No, we have to go. Maybe I guess we could coup over here, but I think we just coup Nigeria, right?
I think we could just coup Nigeria.
Okay. Coup special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, and if they want to give gunmen, maybe we can get another huge roll in Angola and turn Africa around.
That goes a long way. I mean, that's 10 to 4.
That would be, yeah. I mean, and if we can flip Angola, obviously, realigns with South Africa become a possibility. Um, that would give me some real hope here.
Odd that they played China and no cultural.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're waiting on it. There's no need because
Yeah,
Usuri and
there's no
Nixon
need
are
to
gone. There's
push.
no chance of any China card chicanery here.
I mean, but I don't. I just don't understand why you played De Gaulle first. Like,
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. They didn't need to. They could have just played cultural to Libya, one France, and made De Gaulle completely free. That's what I think that's what we would have done. Okay, and this is going to be gunmen. No, just going to take the 4-op coup. Oh,
ow.
okay.
Okay, well now I think we just have to take it as much as this.
Do we though? They don't have access to Nigeria,
They don't, but if they coup Saharan states, they will.
but they're not going to do that if we event South African, are they?
No, but if we get the coup, I mean, okay.
Puppets is around. To be fair, Puppets is coming.
Puppets is around, and also if we get the coup, look, so there's nothing, there's no Huta and Cuban Missile Crisis, right?
Yeah.
So
So yeah, I'm just if Junta and Cuban Missile Crisis come, then AR1 maybe we take Nigeria, or we flip Angola. You,
well,
are, you,
I mean, they're gonna come. I mean, I think yeah, we're definitely getting a ratio. So all of them are
yeah,
coming.
yeah,
So, um, let's see. If we get Junta, great, or Cuban Missile Crisis, great. If they get them, they'll headline them.
yeah,
Puppets is a real problem then.
yeah.
So it really comes down to puppets.
Oh man. You like just putting two into Nigeria and calling it a day.
I do, but if you want to do this, I mean, it's a 3-op problem for them.
Yeah, obviously the concern is if we event, then will just spin three ops, fix it, and then headline puppets, and we're controlled again.
Right.
But they won't headline puppets because, well, no, maybe they will. We have to worry about the stupid Pope too. We could go South African, one Nigeria, one Poland.
No, I'm not super worried
No,
about the Pope.
I guess. All right. Um, all right. You want to just go to Nigeria?
If you feel strongly about eventing it, I mean, it's not bad.
It
They
just forces an immediate response from them that shouldn't include cooing Saharan states. Of course, if
they
they have they no if they have puppets and they play it, great. Then Angola's open.
I don't know. Dude, I don't know. If I'm them, I would much prefer that we do that than put two in
Okay,
Nigeria.
let's just take Nigeria. Let's just take Nigeria. Let's just take it. They rolled a one. It's their gift to us. We'll just take it. Okay.
Yeah, I think if we turn this board around, like we're stoked. If
Yeah, thought that was coming.
there's the Pope. There you go. You were right.
Okay, we got to get CMC and no gunman. We don't get either. They're going to be headlining CMC. That is a guarantee. So what can we do to bother them? We at least can get mill ops.
Yeah, we can.
This may be a self trap hand.
Okay, help me. No, wait a minute. You two. Okay. 9 and 9. Okay, so no one got. Everybody knows everybody's hand.
Yeah.
Um,
So they also got nuke subs. So that was the
No,
other
we
thing.
have nuke subs.
Oh no, we have nuke subs. So we're, yeah, okay. And they have Arman. They have Junta and Missile Envy.
Yeah, and Missile Envy.
Yep. Okay, so we got to worry about that. Is it Oh God, what is it? Is it IP War? And then after they headline CMC, immediately score arms race.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That is
it
weak as shit.
Creates a Poland issue for us.
Well, what are their ops?
They have containment, Cuban Missile Crisis, and shuttle.
They're headlining Junta. Right. Well, no, they'll probably headline Junta and then event CMC randomly in the middle of the turn.
Right. They also have UN, so.
Oh, they have UN, so forget about that. So they don't need to do any of that shit. They won't even. Yeah, okay. So they have UN for gunmen.
I mean, Vietnam's not terrible, but I don't know that we're going to follow it up.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely eventing Vietnam, 100%.
So it's Vietnam or IP war then, and I would say Vietnam is better at the beginning of the turn.
Yes, IP war is only better if we are planning to immediately trigger arms race. But I guess now we know they have UN, we're going to have to repair Junta, right? We're going to have to just repair Junta or realign on our AR1, right?
Yeah.
So we are not going to have time to get arms race off. So maybe Vietnam is better, although it's good. It's fine. Let's just do Vietnam. Oh, they do go CMC. All right. Well, oops.
Okay. Well, now you want to repair Poland.
Yeah, I guess. Can we do anything else to annoy them? We really can't. I guess we could put one in Poland and two in Portugal with U2.
Yeah, I mean, we could overprotect down here.
I mean, but how much do we care about that? Now their junta is not going to really do anything.
That's true.
Okay, there's that. There's also jam China into Japan and then
We,
play cultural.
oh man, that's interesting. Um,
Yeah.
but let's take Poland first.
Okay. All right.
Let's
So you want to do it this
yeah
way?
yeah let's do this. Let's make them maybe spend some ops in Europe. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Well, obviously alliance is ungivable. Nuke subs is a problem. So I think this is a self trap, right?
Well, no, not because not if we play China, because then you're just dealing with
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um, because then you're just dealing with one of the two if you play China.
But yeah, right. If we play China, yeah. But man, I love the idea of getting three of them out of our hand for, if man, we self trap, get rid of alliance, then we can space one of the other ones. Like, man, I love not having to hold those into turn 8.
Okay. Well, you want space now then?
No, I don't
You
really.
want
No, I don't.
self trap now?
If we're gonna self trap, we should
We
do it
c-
now.
no, we can't because of junta.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit. Okay.
We can just play IP war and get our mill ops, which we want to do anyways, and we have
Yeah,
arms race.
that's true.
So
That's true. Let's do IP war. Let's do IP war. Get our mill ops. Yeah, let's do that. Really would have liked those two VPs. We also have to worry about missile envy,
we do.
which we don't want stealing alliance
No,
or
we don't.
cultural.
No, we don't.
So maybe we got to space alliance before we trap.
Well, we cannot trap before Hunter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I think, like, depending on what they do now if we're gonna play China and Japan, I mean, we already have Asia Dom, so maybe it's not that great.
Yeah.
But I guess it
I
does
mean,
get us
it
to.
threatens control.
It does, which I like, Justin.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have shuttle and containment to defend it. But I mean, their hand's pretty good right now. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So
Goddamn,
hold on,
IP
hold on,
war
hold
would
on.
have been good. Ah, okay.
So they have shuttle and containment, and then Huta missile NBUN. So we go China into here. We can follow it up with 2 3 ops versus
Yeah.
their 2 3 ops,
Yeah.
and
So
and
what
then
you're gonna
their
put arms race?
and cultural into it.
You want to put cultural into it? Or I thought we were using cultural to take China back.
Okay, well then we can just put arms race into it, and then that forces them to play both of their 3 ops,
Yeah.
and then that leaves them with Junta Missile NPUN and Gunman.
Yeah.
And I'm actually even fine just like continuing to pressure them with puppets even
Yeah, that's true.
in there, make them get rid of Missile NB or Junta.
I'm fine with that play. You like threatening age of control. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, you go with
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. I
All
mean, we
right.
need a good region. We don't have a good region. They have 3 DOMs to our 0. Which are, well, we do have Asia DOM, tenuous though it may be. Yeah, we need Asia in war games. Okay, we're just gonna follow with arms race. Okay, they're gonna play shuttle. All right. So are we playing cultural for? Are we? Is that what we're doing? We're going to play cultural for ops.
Well, I mean, I know it sacrifices the China card, but the both of the blue China card ones
Yeah.
are out there. Um, so we don't have to. If you don't
Uh,
like it, I understand that.
no. I mean, I'm fine with it. whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, if we lose this game to DEF CON, whatever. Let's do it.
Okay.
I hate carrying over all these bad cards, but whatever. It's going to happen.
I mean, we're gonna carry. I mean, we can't. We can't bear
They
trap
have
right now.
Missile Envy, Junta, UN, and Gunman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they can't really fight here.
No,
They may event Missile Envy and pick up Bear Trap.
They might.
They'll probably hold UN and just give Gunman. Would be my guess.
That's what I would do for them. But we gave them pause.
Yeah. This makes them very nervous. So I guess we're giving puppets. I mean, God, puppets. I don't want to. Puppets could go into Afghanistan, which we're gonna have to. We'd have to put one Afghanistan with puppets if we give it.
Puppets is bad, but nuclear sub's bad. They're all bad.
They're all bad. I mean, I'm just trying to focus on what the hell our path is to victory. Which right now is looking like just war games. So I guess we're spacing Alliance. Of all of these cards, Alliance is the least acceptable.
Alliance is the one I agree with it. I agree with that.
I don't know. If I were them, I might event Missile Envy, trigger the trap, and hope we miss the roll.
Right. Yeah, I agree. That's what I would do if I were them.
Obviously, nuke subs is bad because that lets them coup with Junta. They may try and hold Junta. They may play UN for ops, Gunman for ops, and hold Junta. They have lots of good choices.
None of which involve taking Japan back.
Yep. Okay, thought we'd see that.
Reasonable. You get bear trap.
Yep. Okay. Get rid of Bear Trap for free.
Yeah, that kind of the thing with that is it solves the problem for us.
Yep. I still want to space though, right? I think we're still spacing to try and get headline
Yeah,
peak.
that's fine.
and
They're
clear
gonna
one of
put
these bad cards.
they're only put one op into Japan.
Yep. And then we'll put this one back.
Yeah, absolutely, we do.
Yeah, we know.
Right?
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Okay, and then U.S. Space Alliance.
Or do we want to space something else? Because Alliance is spaceable if we hit the roll.
Yeah.
Or is
okay,
Alliance so bad? Like nuke subs is. I mean, I don't know. I'm not worried about losing to DEF CON at this point. Maybe we space nuke subs, hold Alliance, and then try and space Alliance next turn. There's so much other bad stuff we could draw.
Yeah.
Or we could just get the worst card out of our hand and say, you know what, we'll draw a bad card next turn. Maybe we do that.
I would space nuke subs, but if you want to space Alliance, we do that. Because Alliance is fucking just unplayable. Just straight up unplayable.
Yes, Alliance is unplayable.
Okay. All right, Alliance.
Yeah, let's get rid of
or
Alliance.
nuke subs.
Let's get rid of Alliance.
Okay. We got headline peak.
Okay.
Now they're going to play Junta?
I assume they're going to play UN and just put it into Japan so that we can't take it in one play, and then they hold Junta. No, they're not going to. All right, well, we are 4 ops away from Asia control, sir. Good Lord.
That wasn't good.
Good Lord. Okay. All right, well, let's see ABM, Asia, and War Games. Okay, well, I was right about us drawing other bad cards. This is so bad.
Ugh.
This is a game loser. So okay, we're spacing Duck, holding Usuri, and giving the other 2.
Facing Duck, holding Usuri, giving the other 2. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now we can give Usuri if they miss a quag roll or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking grim. I'm trying to review what we should have done differently.
Don't. We'll have plenty of time for that. Look. They just need to draw Asia scoring and none of the 4 good scoring cards that they have. And then we need to draw War Games next turn, and it's fine.
Yes. You're right. Very glad we spaced Alliance.
Yeah, I think at this point it's just like we do not give them VPs.
Yep. And we just need all the scorings to not come. Except for ours. Our one score.
It's good scoring though. Okay, I mean, if no matter what they do, we're quagmiring, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
Yep. That's super fun. So just coup Africa?
Yeah, Angola.
Yeah. Jesus.
Should have been Star Wars, but all right.
Yep, definitely should have been, but they're in Quag, so we'll just do it this AR. Star Wars, one Angola, one Japan.
Yep. I guess that could have been Argentina, but it's fine.
Oh yes, definitely should have been Argentina.
They're not going to put 3 in Argentina right now.
I mean, this. I know I'm too quick to say this. This seems lost in final. So putting an op in an unscored region seems strictly better than putting an op in a scored region. They might just give us China right now.
You just fix it?
And take Japan back.
Yeah. I think that would be wise.
We should think about realigning South Africa, I guess. I mean, that can probably wait. Maybe we space. No, they don't need to spend China because they have 4 ops.
Well, you want to take Argentina back? You want space? You want to realign South Africa?
The real
You
lines can
want
wait.
to you want to put one in Romania, one in Argentina?
One in Romania, one in Argentina. That's genius. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a great play. That's elite
Okay.
level Twilight Struggle. I mean, should we think about II War for the event? I mean, no, we
Yeah,
need the
that's
ops.
what I
We
think,
need the
right?
ops, don't we?
Yeah,
We
we probably do.
are we ready to just give up on final? Like completely give up? I guess we're not. If we flip Africa and Central doesn't come, we get Fidel. There's so much stuff we need, but I guess we're not ready to 100% totally give up, are we?
I mean, this is 9 right now.
Nine's a lot. Okay, that's fine. II War, Argentina, Romania is fine. Yeah. I mean, we need, yeah, like a UN of, not reformer, soc govs. Okay. No, they don't have any problems. Okay.
All right, now we get space.
I
We're
think
gonna
we,
realign.
I think we space now. Clutch. Okay. Well, there goes that. Summit realign.
Well,
Yeah, and then puppets, I think we just put into Cameroon and Afghanistan, I guess.
Yeah.
Just do that now, or you want to realign first?
What are they going to do with puppets? I'll probably put it into Europe.
Yeah. I mean, I'd go Nicaragua, Haiti, maybe.
Do we need to? Do we need to overprotect Vietnam? I think we do, don't we?
probably, sure.
Because we have 7 countries now to their 6. Now, flip of Vietnam's problematic for us.
Okay. You do that then?
I mean, yeah, it sucks. But what? Sure. I mean, it shores up our only good region.
Yeah.
Also, the stupid realigns are pointless because we're gonna play puppets. So yeah, we gotta play puppet first. Of course, they can get rid of that. There goes headline peak.
So now, I mean, we just do that and that.
Yep. Do that. Yep. Oh, they went into Czechoslovakia.
Oh,
Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Forget about Africa and just fix Asia, right? Right? It's this.
no. Yep. Yep.
What now?
Casual turn 4 flower power.
There it is.
They deserve that. Well, this is good.
Um. Oh God. Unspaceable grain. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just headline ABM because we have to headline ABM. That's good. Double poke and score.
Oh, you can just single poke.
Yeah, single poke and
Oh, what the fuck?
nope.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
That
they
doesn't
put
even do
Thailand.
it because we
Forgot
lost
about that.
stupid Thailand. Yes. Great play. Yep. Score Europe. I guess I'm obliged to remind you that turn score matters. So after they coup here, we should space to stop war games. Make them trigger terrorism or 5-year plan.
What we could have done differently there.
I mean, maybe this was like, I think even if we had overprotected Algeria there, they're still doing the same thing, and we're still shit out of luck there, and it doesn't allow us to do the Argentina thing. I think this is the right play with Leo Bury you.
Yeah, I mean, we will bury you play. The rest of their hand did suck. So we would have gotten that Africa Dom off for sure, but we needed those 4 ops elsewhere. Okay, nice roll, space teardown. Nice roll. Please have it, guys. God damn it. Just want to be jerks. They probably have Muslims too. Yep, great play. Well, they actually didn't get any points out of Europe the whole game. But having to use ABM twice to stop it was not helpful.
Yeah, I mean, 8 points for AVPs.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like,
Middle
yeah,
East.
maybe that's where we went wrong. Maybe we should have just ate the VPs and gone for, I don't know.
Eight VPs though? What were we going to do with ABM that gets us 8 VPs?
We would have had to roll on Central. We would have had to go to 4.
I guess, yeah, if we roll a 4 on Central. If we roll a 4 on Central, that's 8 VPs. You're right.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I guess if we roll on Panama, if we take the ABM coup of Panama, we swing and we roll the 4. And then we would have couped again, I guess. Maybe, well, if we do that, we score South America Dom for sure, but they keep Thailand. Afghanistan? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sure.
5, 6, 7. Then a poke of something gives us
We have to
Dom.
play. We have to play Usuri.
Oh yeah, just overprotect stuff. It doesn't matter. So yeah, ABM coup Panama, rolling big, stop Central, lets them keep Thailand. So we gain 5. We gain 5 in Central. We lose 4 in Europe. We lose 4 in Southeast Asia. We probably gain 4 in South America. It probably comes out even.
Yeah, and it's just an insane play. I mean, like ours was guaranteed VPs.
Yeah. Guaranteeing 4 VPs immediately versus maybe getting 4 VP, maybe getting 5, a 50-50 shot. I just felt like that was better. Plus leaving open the opportunity to get a China card coup of Thailand.
Right, which we did, and we got Thailand out of it.
And we got Thailand out of it, yeah. What are you going to do? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we only got 4 VPs out of our casual turn 4 flower power. Maybe not taking Egypt in the early war was bad, and letting them spend all those ops.
Maybe.
I'm not convinced. I can come up with a lot of plays that maybe could have turned that doing something else maybe could have turned out better, but I'm having a real hard time coming up with true mistakes. All right, we made it to turn 10. Yep, that guy seems good.
Yeah, probably should have been decall.
No, we have to Aldrich to look for war games. Okay. And they don't have it. Wow, their hand sucks too.
Yeah, it does suck. I don't want to discard any of these.
I guess we're dumping Glasnost
End up
because
Glasnost.
that's gonna give them Africa control, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So-
All right. What would you like to go with? Iron Lady, I suppose. Can't space any of these.
Oh, that's right. We can't space anything. So sure, Iron Lady is great. Well, yeah, no, it's fine. We have to give this. So yeah, just coup angle with Iron Lady. It's fine. That is, I believe, the 4th time that we have left one in Angola. And they have flipped it every time. And they're going to do it again, I think.
Well, I guess
They can flip with Suez.
Muslims is free.
Oh, yeah, Muslims is free. Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe we should have dumped that. No, Glasnost is better. Yeah, they're just going to flip that with Muslims. And then we will score.
No, you're decall.
Yeah, that's right. We got decall.
Look at that, Justin.
Great decall.
Wait,
Great
wait,
decall.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Better decall.
Put one in Canada. Can you put one in Canada?
No, I can't. I can't. You're gonna have to give us some not great stuff. I don't know. This hand sucks for them. This is. Ugh. And Asia never even came.
It never even came, and they're going to score Dom on us in final because they'll take South Korea and then they'll poke India and score Dom.
Do they have the apps for that? They don't have the apps for that.
Yeah,
the apps
maybe they
basically
don't.
will bury you.
No, I mean that's China. They got China and Muslims
Yeah,
free.
that's true.
So Muslims will probably
Muslims
fix.
is gone. They use Muslims.
Oh, they use that. Okay, they use it to flip it. Yeah. They can just.
Well, dummies. Guess what? No, I guess we want to do it this way.
You want to vet that? If we event that, they're going to coup Nigeria with "We Will Bury You" and get Africa control.
Yeah, but we get 3 VPs out of it.
Yeah, and I guess they wouldn't get control right away, so we could score it without them having control. All I care about is just getting to final. Maybe we just have to trigger OPEC now.
Well, I think we should coup in Africa.
Okay, sure. What do you want? What do you want? You want to coup? What's the
I
country
mean,
count?
we can just trigger OPEC now. That's fine too.
Yeah, let's just trigger it. Let's just just do OPEC.
Well, if that's the case, then fuck that. All right, Suez, we will bury you, libs, and South African.
They'll just take South Africa back.
Yes, they will do that. That's actually hilarious. That works.
Nice. Hey, we got out of that Dom. Dude.
Yeah, we did.
Nice. So in the end, Europe scores before final. Europe scores nothing for them. Africa scores +2. Middle East nothing. Asia was as positive for us. And yeah, South America 4 for them, and then Central 10. Which, yeah, that was the difference.
Yeah, Central 10. Yes, that was.
Central 10, and obviously 15 with final. Coup, no, this doesn't do anything. They can go 3 South Korea, poke India. Coup, Guatemala.
Guatemala.
All right.
That was fun.
This is 2 South Korea, poke India, and meaningless, something else. Yeah. I don't know. Chat. What is chat saying? Yeah, Max is giving us shit about taking Burma. No surprise there. I don't know. I thought it was a fine play. We didn't have anything else to do with our ops. Nah, nobody was particularly chatty this game. I don't know. What should we have done differently?
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, so, one, 2 to 1. This was a disaster for everybody. And then, so now we're at 5 to 1. 6 to 2.
7-2, because they got NATO and flower power.
Oh yeah, 7 to 2. 7 to 3.
Yep.
It's 8 to 3. 9 to 3. 10 to 4.
Yep. And I mean,
Okay.
yes, the game was over by this
10
point.
to 5.
Yep. And then we got purged here. And,
Yeah, and then 1, 2, 3 of them there.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, 13-5 advantage on the 4 ops. Like,
And there was just nothing we could do about Central.
no, yeah, we didn't get Fidel or.
I mean, we could have taken the shot on Panama, but I continue to believe that was not the right play. You know, as one of my Twilight Struggleisms is we need VPs now, not later. And guaranteed saving the 4 in Europe just seemed better.
I think this was the right play. I mean, I guess if I had to go back, knowing their shitty hand, like I would have cooed, Sudan, but that just would have stopped the dumb exchange in Panama.
They still
or,
would have taken a
Colombia.
2-op realigned of Algeria and cleaned us out before the scoring, and we would have
Yeah.
lost 1 VP. Then we would have been forced to score immediately.
Yeah.
I think the only way we were getting Dom is if we were overprotecting, or we didn't necessarily have to overprotect. But if we took Saharan and the other 2, we would have gotten Dom, and that would have been a nice 4 VP. But we needed China to flip over Thailand and save 4 in Southeast Asia later.
Fucking disaster of a hand, and
Yeah,
I mean the Muslim headline
Being
I guess
worried,
wasn't good,
yeah.
but
but I mean it forced them to spend 4. You know,
Yeah.
we gave up 4 ops. They had to spend 4 ops. Yeah, this was bad.
yeah,
And then the Junta AR7, a 6,
Yeah,
and then
right into
and
right
then
into
yeah,
the South
right into
America
South
score.
America turn 8, and then Central.
yeah,
Yeah, Central for 15.
yeah.
15 of the 27 were Central. We didn't get an op. Oh no, they didn't get Dom. So I guess
No.
it was just 2, and so 12 of the 27. And Asia. God damn. Yeah, big ops disparity. And again, we're looking at it, and I'm not seeing mistakes. I'm seeing
No,
things that
I don't.
I'm seeing tough decisions that we made that I don't think I regret them. But if we had done something differently, maybe that turns the tide. If we coup Panama and roll big, that saves us 12 VP in Central, but it costs us at least 4 in Europe, maybe 8. and it means, and it costs us 4 in Southeast Asia. So I don't know. I'm talking to myself now and rehashing it. Anything else you want to say before we cut off?
Nope.
Well, folks, that's it. We are 1-2, and the USSR drops to 0-8 in the U.S. Cup.
Crazy.
So USSR still looking for its first victory. California improves to 1-1. So we'll work on scheduling our next game. This was a tough loss, but I just don't think there was much we could do about it given the ops disparity. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great rest of your night. That was sort of fun, and now it's done. So long, everybody.